Maymay and my trusty sidekick.
Oh, Vinny's here. Welcome into the Thursday night live show. We missed you guys on Tuesday. The crafty sidekick Shenanigans is on the other side. Always great to have her here with us tonight. We can't wait to get started. If you are new, welcome to Maymay Made It. If you like stuff that you see, usually you can find it in our store at www.maymaymadeit.com. We'd also appreciate it if you are new to click that red box and subscribe. We're trying to reach a goal of 400,000 subscribers. So if you guys could help us out with that, that'd be awesome. There's a thing around here called Vinnying the video, and that means you just give us a thumbs up. So if you see people say, I Vinny the video, that's what they mean. So give us a thumbs up, and then you can say, I Vinny the video. Maymay, what's up tonight?
I'm so happy everybody's here. I was going to tell y'all something you said something made me think about it. Vinny in the video is a big thing right now.
It's a big thing.
Like it's so big that when I did the stress-free card making summit and we had the Q&A, it was, what is Vinny in the video? Where did that come from? It was even there. So it's gotten pretty big, man. Got pretty big.
Carried away.
Hey guys, this also came from the stress-free card making event. Somebody said it was in a Facebook group. They accidentally ordered card bases that came just as a square, not an opening card. They just came square. And a lot of times if you order party invitations, they come like that. And somebody said, what do I do? I have all these and what do I do with them? And I just went, hey, this is good. This just means you can make more cards. So what I was going to do is kind of show you what I would do if that happened. But also we've done this before. I just think it's a kind of cool way to get more from your card bases. So let's talk about what a card base is. In America, we use something called an A2 card. Okay. The reason for that is our 8.5 by 11 cardstock is called A2. Now you'll be familiar with A4 because some of the Sizzix products we sell, some of their paper is A4, which is a little bit different, bigger and smaller. So I think the A4 is 8 by 11 3/4, where ours is 8.5 by 11. And it's just crazy how it's done, right? But in America, if you take an 8.5 by 11, this happens anywhere, but I'm just saying this is our standard. If you take an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock and you cut it in half either way, this way or this way, that makes a standard card base. Okay. So most people make their card bases by just cutting some 8.5 by 11 in half, and they get 2 card bases, right? But what I want to challenge you is this. What if we did make a card that didn't open? What if we did make a card that was front and back and it was just simply that, right? Instead of 2 cards, we stack these up, we make one other cut, and we're going to get 4 cards. So we're going to go to 5.5, which is half of 11, cut that, and now I've got 4 card bases. Now, let me say this up front. This won't be for everybody, but I might change your opinion tonight about it because I think it's pretty neat. I think it's a good option, especially for Christmas. Let me say why. You might be sending out like 50 cards, right? Having to come up with designs for 50 cards can be difficult, right? And so many people say, what do you do on the inside? I feel like the inside's so blank. Well, let me show you my idea. So I made some samples, but I think I'm going to wait to show y'all those till the end. Am I? I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I am. Okay. We just did the fundraiser for Wayne. Do you remember that? We did that fundraiser.
We did.
And I don't know which way I want to do this. I want to stamp first. Let's stamp first. And we did a one card that we all fell in love. We fell in love with a lot of cards, but this one particular card, everybody said that card could be made for anything, not just Christmas, which is what we were using it for. So we're going to lean into that tonight. But first, I want to show you this. So we've cut these guys down. Now, I'm not going to expect you to have 5 Misties and 2 platforms and all that good stuff. But I have the luxury of it because between me and Shannon, we have one of each. Okay.
And the classroom.
We also have the classroom stuff. So here's what I did. I went ahead and loaded some stamps to save us some time. So let me show you where these are all coming from. So this stamp set here, what I've loaded is Happy Anniversary, sending best wishes for a good day. That comes from More All Occasions. Okay. So I went ahead and loaded this onto the Misty or into the Misty, whichever way you say that. And what I'm going to do is stamp on the back, which doesn't matter at this point because I have decorated the front. right? I'm going to stamp onto the back of this and I'll show you what we get. Now, the reason I said I don't expect you to have a bunch of Misties, I've loaded these up ahead of time so we wouldn't have to load this, load this, unload. So
for time purposes.
For time purposes, we're trying to do a 30-minute show. So this will be the back of our card. And look how simple. And then you'll sign it. I mean, that's simple, right? So I'm going to put that one over there. I'm going to move this one out of the way. The fun part's going to be cleaning all these off.
So you got this comment from Jamie. Jamie says, I have to say that after watching the card making summit, Maymay, you are the absolute best teacher.
Oh, thank you.
You do an awesome job teaching at any level of skill.
Well, you know,
what a compliment.
That is, because my favorite thing to do is teach. So when somebody says that to me, it just warms my heart. So thank you so much for that. I try very hard to teach. Real quick, what I'm going to do is use this. This is, oh my gosh. People ask me all the time, what's your favorite stamp? And I feel like it's a different one every time they ask me. But this one right here is worth the price of admission. This one is so good. This is from Ornamental Greetings.
Kind of like me with a hymn song.
You love all of them, and I love all my stamps.
This is my favorite.
So I'm going to stamp this on the back, and you can watch some older videos where we've done so much with this image, where we've like multicolored it with ink and done all different kinds of things, and it is absolutely my favorite. You can literally make cards and this just be the front and you're done. You know what I'm saying? Now you saw me flip that over and you might be like, why'd you flip it over? My cardstock has a curve to it. And when I'm going to use the Misty without a magnet, because I'm doing such a big stamp here, it's best to have that curve face down just to hold it still a little bit better. So that's the only reason I flipped it over. I let that sit there a minute. We'll see how well that ink does. This one I usually stamp twice. See, I'm going to stamp that one twice. Sometimes it takes it. It's a big, big stamp. Isn't that gorgeous? Gosh.
Welcome, everybody that's got here for the first time live.
Oh, welcome in.
There's been a couple so far.
Is it first time ever hearing about us? How did you hear about us? I love to hear where you guys find us. That helps us know where to go, where to be.
I found you on Facebook.
You did. That's true. I found you on Facebook. Isn't that cute? Now, I moved it up so there'd be room to sign. Like if I was sending this out, we might sign from the Helms or love the Helms or whatever like that. The Helms is, however you say that. There's,
Cousin and wife.
Hey, cuz. That's my cousin.
Oh.
That's Benny's cousin. My cuz too. All right. I'm also digging into this one because I love this. So this stamp set, look at this. This is a sleeper set. This is a sleeper set and it shouldn't be. Okay. This one is called Birthday Blessings. I wanted a stamp set that was a scripture. It's not scripture based, but it was something that talked about God and you being a blessing from God. So that's what we did here. See where we have happy and then birthday. And then you have each day you are God's gift to me. This is the day which the Lord hath made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Hope this day is filled with blessings, joy, and peace. Wishing you a lifetime of God's blessings. Wishing you all God's joy on this day. God bless me the day you were born. May God make this day a day to remember. Celebrating your special day and thanking God for you. Isn't that so cool? It's such a sleeper set. Asking God to bless you on your special day. I wanted this. So what I did here was I loaded happy birthday, celebrating your special day and thanking God for you. Now I want to tell y'all something before y'all are shopping, give me 25 minutes because we got some stuff to tell you. I shouldn't have let that sit like that. I did. I let it hug up there. So let me do this. We got something to tell you, so don't go shopping yet.
Michelle Rose said, hey, Lil Punchy.
Today's been a Halo Punchy day too, because I was punching in the polio class this morning.
So while you set that up, this is funny. Retha Lockhart said, a little bit late, but was held up by mutant zombies. My 6-year-old and 4-year-old grandsons neutralized them all.
They neutralized them all. That's good. That's cute.
I do that with melatonin when I get home.
You neutralize the zombie.
Neutralize the zombie.
I love this birthday set too. I think it's a really good one. I think you can use it for a lot.
Somebody can hear you.
Bean is in the back and she's talking to us.
She's whining a little bit.
She's singing.
Look at that. How great is that birthday word? I love it so much. I love it so much. I'm going to do it twice. I love it so much. I'm going to do it twice.
So with that position, it works very similar to the Misty. It's easy for you to get it back in the right spot.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Have I not taught you about this
Well, I
one?
mean, I've seen you use it, but I haven't really.
I know if I,
Probably my fault. I probably hadn't paid close enough
no, I
attention.
just haven't told you about it. What's so cool is the base of it is a photopolymer stamp. So it's sticky.
Okay,
So
it
that's
holds
one
it in
thing I love
place.
is it holds it in place, no magnet needed. And
So,
then
is it
this little piece is it is stained. I stained it. And I did that because I colored on it with alcohol markers. I put my page in and was too lazy to take it out. And I thought, I'm just going to color. And it went through and that's what I get. So that was on
I
me.
mean, it happens.
No biggie. It still works just the same.
I was just trying to figure out a little while ago what that was exactly.
Yeah, Mary, I'll bring Beanie in after a little while. It'll probably be toward the end of the after show, but I'll bring her in.
All right. I got one more set up because we're making 4 from one piece of cardstock.
Which do you like better, the wheel or the Misty? Do you want me to answer it? They both have their place.
I really I love them both. I do. I can't pick a favorite because that's not fair to them because they are 2 separate things. But I love the functionality of this. And I really, I've told Shannon this, when she starts using this, which she hasn't really used this much.
I haven't used it at all.
I love this functionality. I love just turning this over. And I don't know. They're both very, very convenient. They're both very good at what they do. I love them both. I'm just not going to do it. Y'all not going to make me do it. I'll pick a favorite kid before I'll do it. I can be safe doing that. The kids already say I have a favorite. Okay. So what I did was I made 4 different kind of card backs, right? So now we're going to make 4 different card fronts, but not really. Here's what I love. We're going to take one design and use it for every occasion. Okay. So here's what I have cut for this. And this one is, I should have paid attention to that. Where did I put my sample, Shannon? Did I just hide them from myself?
You ate them.
Where did I put them? Here they are. Okay, this will help. I can just look here and know. Okay, this one is going to go with Big O Hugs. Send in Big O Hugs. All right, so this is going with this one. Put that over there. So you're going to need, I did not get my, hang on, let me get my measures for you. Timothy, maybe you can put these in the description for everybody.
Did you print them?
I did, but I
Let
didn't.
me go get it.
No, I've got it right here. I'll just move this
Okay.
over.
Okay.
Just make this where I can see it and I'll be all right. Okay, so here's what you'll need. You'll need a base mat that is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. Don't worry about this. Timothy will get this for you, okay? Timothy, it's card number 9 if you just want to use those measures. This one is 3 3/4 by 5 inches, okay? You need 2 pieces that are 1 1/2 by 3 7/8. 2 pieces are 1 1/2 by 3 1/2. One piece that is 3/4 by 3 7/8, and then 4 3/4 by 3/4 pieces. Okay. This is why this card works for every occasion because of what it is. We're going to make a gift. So not only does it work for every occasion, it also cleans your scraps. And I'm going to tell you from experience, if you take one piece of 6 by 6, notice that I'm using the floral side of this and I'm also using the other side as ribbon. If you take one piece of 6 by 6, you can make 2 of these out of it. You'll have very little scrap left. So you're going to glue one piece into this corner. Let me do it. And then you'll be like, oh yeah. Some of y'all already know which one I'm doing because it was our favorite. We talked about it so much. It wasn't our favorite. We love the versatility of it.
It was my favorite.
It was really good for, we can make everything with it, right? Okay. So then this piece goes in the middle. This is a piece of ribbon. Okay. This is gift wrap. This is ribbon. This is gift wrap. Oh, I have glue all over this thing today. I have been gluing for an hour and a half.
Okay, so let me go ahead and punch the elephant in the room. The supplier of the glue press is out of stock. So
We knew it was going to happen. Right.
I think we ended up ordering about 50 cases of them all together on top of everybody else that ordered from her. But she has now run out. So they will be back in stock as soon as she gets them back in stock. So be patient. And I apologize.
The glue thing she's holding is called a
Precision glue press.
precision glue press.
All right, so you see what I did here. I put one here, the ribbon in the middle, and one here. Then I put a 3/4 by 3/4 square and a 3/4 by 3/4 square. Now, you could stop there. That looks like a bow. But these guys, we're going to cut them. And this, to me, is really super cute. I can't find no scissors.
I put them up.
We're
in a
going to
hard
cut
place.
this from corner to corner on the diagonal. So there's one. And another. And here's the other thing, guys. I'm going to tell you something. This is so forgiving, so easy. Okay. You're going to take one triangle and you are going to place it. Let me get it in my hand right. At the top of this square, you're going to place it just like this. Just place it down and let it butt up against that square. That's one piece of our ribbon getting tied. Okay. We're going to do it again. Don't fear. I've got 4 of these to make. So if you don't get it on the first one, we're going to make more of them. This one goes like this. So this finishes off our little ribbon on that side. It's a little tied ribbon. This one is the one I always hold wrong. I always have to double check my reference. This one goes like this. And then one more piece goes to the side. That's how easy this is. That's how easy this is. And what I love about it is how it can be used for anything. Because every occasion, not every occasion, you're not going to send this for sympathy more than you're not going to send a gift for sympathy. But birthday, anniversary. I mean, what can you not use it for, right? All right, I'm going to use another Misty. This is why I said you don't have 5 Misties, okay? You do not have to have 5 Misties. I just didn't want to have to reload and reload. Wow, that was really loud. Sorry, y'all. That was my magnet. I'm going to use the meander stamp. I think this is really cute. Okay.
What's that?
This is going to make it look like stitching for my quilt, because this is kind of a quilt, right? I'm also using my Misty corner, and the reason I am is I need this to float so my stamp can get to it. If I put it too close to the edge, it won't all get covered. So just put my Misty corner in, and I'm going to lift it out. You normally would put a magnet on here to hold this in place. I'm not going to. I'm just going to be super careful. So I put it down.
Gonna risk it for the biscuit.
You don't have to be perfect because it's a meander. It's not a big deal. And I'm going to use the color Morning Mist from Versaclear. I tried several. I tried cookie dough, and it was too light because I know somebody's going to ask me. I wanted to, but it just, you couldn't even see it. Then I tried Simon's Wolf, and it was too, it showed up on the white, but it didn't show up on my pattern. And I want something to show up on the pattern. So this is why I'm going to use this color. Probably should have put something behind it, but I did not stress about it. Let me do that again. I don't feel like I did the whole thing. And look, so now we have stitching everywhere too. And let's step it up again. Let's step it up another notch. Or not. Where'd my embossing folder go?
Did you lose it?
You see it?
I don't see it over here.
Oh, this one right here.
That's it. I just grabbed an embossing folder. Does not matter which one you get.
I stole it.
Grab an embossing folder. Put this guy in. I'm going to run in through my Gemini, which is off the screen real quick.
Anybody that asks, that is Altenew. Was it basic plaid? I think it's basic plaid.
I love this. It's so cute. Look at that when you emboss it. The stitching and the embossing, it's so cute. So cute. Then here's what we're going to do. To mount this to our single-sided card, we've got our piece here. I have a solid piece that is just barely going to hang over the edge. It's like a 16th of an inch hanging over the edge. So I'm just going to glue this directly down.
Now, as a novice sitting on this side, is it going to get a good connection with it being
Embossed.
Embossed?
Yes.
That's the word I'm looking for.
Connection. Adhesion.
Is it going to stick to it good?
It'll stick good. It'll stick good. I'm still picking up foil and bling off of this. I'm still picking up foil. Look, I've cleaned it like 3 times. All right. Check this out. Look how cute that is. Why can't that be a card?
Adorbs.
There's no reason it can't.
Big
right?
hugs.
I love it. This in an envelope, you can mail it. It's super sturdy. And we're going to get 4 from one sheet.
Do you,
Right?
yes. Do you always stamp the quilted before embossing?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So I was going to make like 4 on camera. I'm going to make one more. I'm not going to make 4 because I have samples made of the other ones to show y'all. Let's make one more. Let's do, what's my next favorite? Which one, Jen? This one? Oh,
Dina,
this
it comes with a glue from the manufacturer that I believe is the Nuvo
Nuvo.
glue, but it also comes with an extra bottle, and that extra bottle we typically just put our glitter glue in. Was I correct in that?
Are you going to meander this one?
Mhm.
Show it a little longer before you emboss it.
Okay.
Somebody, Sharon said she didn't get to see it very well.
All right. So we're going to do the very same card again. All the measures will be in the description for you guys. Okay. So I'm taking this base piece. I'll slide that one up. I've got 1.5 inches by 3.5 inches here. Going to glue this down. Again, if you take a 6x6 piece of cardstock, you can get 2 of these, 2 cards from one piece of 6x6. What I mean by that is this is the front design of the 6x6 here. This is the back. Well, this one is not, but it could be. I used some scrap, but you could just flip this over and use the back. I didn't because the back of this was white, but you can, and you can get 2 cards from one piece of 6x6.
Someone asked earlier about the corners, and yes, we do carry the Misty corners in store.
We do carry the stamp wheels, but I think they're out of stock at the moment.
All right. Now, all I did here was get that base piece to build my box on. This is hanging over a slight little bit. It's very hard to get every cut perfect. You're just not gonna, but it's not a big deal. We're going to trim that off, emboss it, keep going. It won't bother you. It might bother you. It won't bother me. That's what I'll say.
Well,
So now we're
going
going
to
to
bother you if you trim it off.
No, it's no big deal. So see where this ribbon sticks up as part of the design? These pieces just get glued right beside that in that little spot, just like that. So we're gonna, and you could stop there if you wanted to. You could maybe corner around these or something and make them the bow, but I like the little tails that stick out. Put this down here, put this down here.
Amy, that's a great idea. If you use the glitter paper, it would make the ribbon really stick out.
True. Somebody said this make a cute easel card. This would make a great easel card. It would be really cute.
Somebody said her mom would say, how do you stand it up?
Well,
you'd have to go
You
find
prop it
her
up.
one of those stands that has the little circle thing that you stick the card in, and then she could keep that and then always change her cards out. I can't remember what they're called, but we've used them to display cards.
the things that hold photos.
Yeah. Photo holder.
Now
the
the glue press are not in stock. They are out of stock from the manufacturer. So it's going to be a little while before I get them back. Is that her barking?
She's serious.
I wonder if she hears the dancers next door because the music's going,
Could hear them.
and it was bothering me a few minutes ago, so it might be bothering her.
You were barking. She was barking.
I wasn't barking, but I was quite annoyed.
All right.
I just took her
this
for a
is the one
long
I
walk,
messed
so
up.
it shouldn't be a bathroom issue.
She hears us. She hears us.
Yes, you could put it on your phone holder too. Or these could be good refrigerator cards
Oh, cute.
because they're flat.
Yep.
And you can leave the decorated side out.
All right. Misty number meander. This one.
I hope I pronounced your name right.
What part did I do this thing, the whole thing slow here? Okay.
I think she just wanted to be able to see the finished product.
All right. I put my Misty
Wanted
corner
to hold
in.
it up closer to the screen so she could see the.
Oh, let me trim
impact.
this off. Trim it real good. See how it's just, look, I've already trimmed one earlier from my samples. See how it's just barely hanging over that edge? I'm going to trim that off. And also, any of the little ribbon points that hang off, just trim them. I promise it won't hurt anything. We trimmed everything, and my samples are all trimmed too, so I'll show you that when we get to it. My scissors are sticky.
I'll get on that later.
All right. place it in. I'm using my Misty Corner to float it because I need it to be in the middle a little more. Going to use some Morning Mist, which is kind of a gray.
Good idea, Tina. She said put a magnet between the front and the back of the card and you can make it a refrigerator card.
Can.
Kind of cool.
And do it soon enough and it'll stick to here while you're, but you'll get the magnet mark. Stamp it first because you'll see your magnet. All right. Flip this over. Rub it down. Now remember, you're stamping multiple layers here, so you do have to give it a good rub. And then you get your meander stamping, which looks like stitching.
Is this something that could be sent as a postcard?
I feel like it could. You probably would pay a little more. You're going to anyway, because aren't posted. You don't pay what you use. It used to be 15 cents for a postcard. Remember that? Who's that old? Me. I'm that old. You might pay more because it's thicker, because of the way we're laying it out. So we've meandered it, embossing it.
Michelle said you look very pretty in olive.
Oh, thank you.
I'm making her branch out so Shannon colors. And I went Maymay colors, black and white.
Can I be honest? They didn't have this in black. They had it in blue. I got it in blue and green. They didn't have it in black.
Because it's pretty and green.
All right, check this out. Isn't this cute? Look at the little postage stamp. I love this shape, this pattern. I love this design. It is not my design. I found it on Pinterest. I cannot remember when I found it, if it was somebody had turned it into a card or if it was a quilt. I can't remember. It's been a while.
I think that one was a quilt.
It might have been. I can't remember.
To get the sticky off scissors, if it's super bad, I use Goof Off. But here lately, I have just been using one of our microfiber towels and hand sanitizer.
I love
and
hand
just
sanitizer.
be very careful that you don't cut your finger. So I double the towel up a couple times. If you use a paper towel, it'll kind of shred it. So I use the microfiber more. But hand sanitizer is our Windex.
Patty, we do normally carry the replacement bottles. I'm not sure if they're in stock tonight or not, but we do carry those.
All right, so we made 2. And I'm going to show you the ones I made earlier. So that one, this is Christmas, right? This one was Big Ol' Hugs, right? This one is Anniversary. Look at that. It works for everything.
Vicki, I would have never thought about WD-40, but you're absolutely right. That would get it off too.
And this one, I think this is so pretty. This one is Happy Birthday. Look at that.
Smart ladies.
Isn't that pretty? This one is a good example. Both of these, actually not this one, but these right here. So this is one side of the 6x6. This is the other. So it's just flipped over and it does the ribbon. They don't always work like that. Like this one had that white side. And if I'd have done white, you wouldn't have seen it. Although I could have done the white and done a dark color back here and you'd have seen it, right? Also, these that I did earlier, I did not meander because I was in a hurry. I was like, I did it again. I didn't meander, but I wanted to make sure I did tonight for you guys because it's really cute. So look how we got these now done. Got this one, these all done. I can do those other 2 and look, I think these are great. So 2 pieces of cardstock, instead of getting us 4 cards, we're going to get 8 cards from that. I love that. What y'all think?
That would be a cute Christmas gift.
These for the whole year. I think so too. I think we sleep on that gift. I think everybody, if you're a card maker, everybody in your family ought to get a set of cards. If it's 1 card a month, and there should be a little note in there challenging them to send 1 card a month. I think that would be so cute. And this would be a good set. And just think about it. You wouldn't be using hardly anything, hardly any paper. These can be scrap. You really could get a lot out of these for little product. That's it, guys. I think that I love that question came up. It came up this morning. I saw it early this morning and thought, oh, I don't think that's a problem. She was like, she wasn't upset about it. She's like, I made a mistake and ordered the wrong kind of card base. And I'm like, go with it. Go with it. You're the crafter. Do what you want to do. What if this, who designed an A2 card? What if this is the new card? Who knows, right?
Thank you, Judy. She said you're a great teacher. She's just now learning card making, and you're really helping her.
Michelle said these are cute, but not for her. Hey, Michelle, put one of those easels on it. Do you know the kind? Have you ever seen the kind that pop out from the bottom? You can just make them. I think I have a video on it. You can just add that to it. There's a little one you can make that adds to the back, and it would be super cute.
Question: how do you find the measurements for our viewers on Facebook? I know we have in the description box on the YouTube video, but if they're watching on Facebook, how do they get the dimensions?
If they, I'm trying to think that, no, they can't click on the video and come to YouTube. We can put.
Yeah, Tam, how do they do that?
How do they do that, Tam?
I don't want to make Tamitha go do it, but we can put it in. We can put it into the comments on Facebook.
I don't know if she already does it.
What I'd really, really love is if you come to YouTube and watch it on YouTube, and go ahead and give us a subscribe and start hanging out with us on YouTube.
Hit
That's
that
what
like
we'd
button.
really love. Facebook's great, and we appreciate that we can stream over there. But I sure would love to have you in our YouTube family.
Barb said she'd go to YouTube.
I sure would love to have you over here.
I don't know if she could put the link to the blog.
Oh yeah, yeah. But it's not ready yet.
When I was
No.
much younger, I went to high school with a girl whose last name was Edmondson.
Well,
She
we know
said
you're
she'll
much
go
younger
to
if you're in high
YouTube.
school.
Much,
she'll go to
much
YouTube.
younger.
Well, thank you. Thank you for going to YouTube.
The stitch meander is in stock.
It
I didn't look.
should be.
I didn't look.
It should be. I mean, I pulled
We
yours out of
just got
stock, and I
stamp
think
sets
there were
back
22.
in, so surely we don't have a bunch that we're out of.
I think I pulled the new one, and there were 21 left.
Okay.
So we should
And
be
then
all right.
the embossing folder, I'm not sure because we used it in the class. This might have got snapped up.
Those were very low because I do know that 2 people emailed me about it, and I sent the link to both of them, and we had 1 left the last time I sent the link. So it might
Okay,
be
just
gone.
at a quick glance, we have 819 people watching, 474 likes.
Wow.
So we're kind of way down on likes. So we sure would appreciate some thumbs up on the old YouTube for us, please.
818.
Cool, Michelle. That is neat. Thank you so much. Michelle likes us every way she can like us. All right, you guys, that is it for the before show. Okay, here's what I was going to tell you. In the after show, we have something for you. Y'all all know what it is. Don't shop till you go watch the after show. You already know, right, when I say that. And we're going to take you into the warehouse tonight. That's why we're on the go. We have a couple of things to do before we do that, a couple of things to say, and then we're going to head into the warehouse because that's what you're going to do when you find out the surprise Vinny has for you. So we'll see you guys in the after show. If you've never attended one of our after shows, we sure would love to have you. That's where we just kind of mess up the computer right here while everybody's watching. That's just where we kind of hang out and talk about what we want to talk about. But tonight we're going to talk about the special surprise. So Tamitha will have linked the after show in the chat, or at least I thought she did. I may be going too quick. Let me let her link that in the chat really quick, and that way you can get to it. If you're watching on Facebook, you can head, you can stay where you're at, and it'll pop up there in a few minutes on Facebook as well.
Thanks, Barbara, for coming to YouTube.
Thanks so much. I just want to see that. She's probably like, I've already posted it, but I don't see it.
She's like, I'm linking everything as fast as I can link.
She's like,
There
I've
she is.
already done my job.
There it is.
There it is. Okay, there's the link if you want to grab it. If you just stay on Facebook, we'll be back over in just a few minutes. All right, guys, thanks so much. And until next time.
Bye now.